So if we were trying to go for that cutting arm bar here, whichever way it is, like he puts his arm up, let's just go from there just to keep it simple, right? So he extends his arm up here, and I suck at these cutting arm bars. I don't particularly do, but you know, if you feel uncomfortable with these, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to get as high as I possibly can. I'm going to cup his shoulder, and I'll pull him onto his side. From here, I'm going to step over, pinching my knees, turn the corner, and look, we're right back to that normal armbar position, right? So it's, you can totally just use the fact that he's extending his arm up like that to just go ahead and switch sides. So now you saw that he was just trying to get the underhook there. If he does the underhook, then you have to go for something different. But if he tries to go for this, or he's trying to even like hug you to him, right? Up both arms. So he's got that gable grip. Great. I could just. A lot of that times that's going to be compelling enough to get him to break that grip. Now, from here, right, I'm going to cup his shoulder, right, and I'm going to extend my bottom leg and roll my hip, right. Our coach likes to start to connect his hips to his opponent's thighs to get into the scarf hold or switch base position. So get in here, and then I drop my hip so my hip stays connected the entire time, and I'm pinching my elbow to my hip here, right? And so from here, I want to skip a little bit. I can go into a scarf hold. I can do it from here. And a lot of times, you know, one of the things that people might try to do is they might try to roll you, right? If they don't know what they're doing, and that's great. So sometimes I'm going to start to lift myself up so he tries to get that roll. I'm going to turn the corner, bring my foot over the top of his head, and sit back down. Now from here, I pinch his elbow here, and I'm controlling the top of the lever with my hips and my leg over his head, and now I just bring my hips forward as I roll my shoulders back just a little bit. So my shoulders, I don't have his arm there, right, are kind of turning the corner. So I'm not just coming straight back with it, and I'm not, you know, coming forward and turning the corner, but I'm turning that corner as I lean back a little bit, as my hips come forward, right? And that will get that step over arm bar from there, right? So from here, cup his shoulder. I'm even going to cup his tricep right here because I don't want him turning into me as I'm trying to do this either, right? If I don't do that, then I have to potentially move on to something else, like a Darce choke or something like that. But I'm going to lift my leg up, connect my hips to his legs, and then I'm going to slide my hips down until I get into this switch base position. And the reason why I'm using a switch base is because if he wanted to post my shoulder and turn away, right, and sit up on me, I've got this leg to post. Whereas if I'm in a scarf hold position and he does that really hard, I can't get my leg far enough to post, right? It'll be similar to that. So I'm going with a switch base position, right? I'm going to swim my arm under, grab his tricep, and pinch. Now, I might have to move up a little bit, but you don't want to move up too far. So you don't want to be too low because you won't be able to get your leg over. I also find that like my leg's too far out if I go there. So I'm going to go like mid-rib on him, right? Then I'm going to start to come over. He's either going to try to roll me, or I'm just going to lift him to do that. Then I can bring my leg over. Okay, see my position was a little bit off, so it was harder to get my leg up. And now, turn the corner as I protect my hips forward. Right? So that's going to be your step over arm bar from side control, or switch base.